She comes across like diamonds, diamonds, easy in love when the lights are low. She comes into focus, focus, the closer she gets, the more I know. She takes more whiskey than I wine,
All right, it's that time again where I have another Irish whiskey for the third installation of the Irish Week 2020. The week during which St. Patrick's Day happens to fall. I have here something special. It's a 15-year-old Tyrconnell. It's finished in Madeira casks. Now, in the last week or so, Whiskey Jason, Whiskey aus der Sicht eines Amerikaners from Germany, asked which whiskey that you know has a Madeira finish. It's right here. Boom. Madeira finish. Madeira cask finish. And I mentioned something in my comments about a Pandaren that was finished in Madeira casks. Anyway, we got this one here. This one here has some dust on the top. Get some dust off the top. Yeah, there we go. Tyrconnell. There it is. The Tyrconnell single malt Irish whiskey Madeira cask finish, 15 years old. And it says a bunch of stuff down here too. What does it say below there? Can you read that? Well, I'll tell you what it says in a moment. Right now, I think I'm going to pour a glass. And then after I've poured a glass, then we'll worry about all the other details. Let's see if my fingernails, which have not been trimmed, can get the V-shaped little bugger on here and open this up. They make these things tighter all the time, don't they? So I don't know. It must be an Irish thing, because the ones for Scotch I can open up very easily, but the ones for Irish I require the use of a knife. There we go. Oh, it even has a thing on here. Oh, it's got fine print too. Well, I'm gonna read that as well. Remind me. Oh, that was too easy. That was a loose one. That was a loose one. Loose cork. Okay. Tyrconnell 15. Let's put some in the infinity bottle right away before we even start. Okay, the infinity bottle give a better pop than the Tyrconnell. Okay. Let's pour that all in there. Okay. We took care of the infinity. Now let's pour another dram for me to taste. That's good enough. There, right there. Okay. Put the lid on that one. That's so loose. It's like if I turned it upside down, it would just fall out and drain the whole thing. Man. All right. This one has a better cork. This was a 7-year-old Glendalough. All right. Okay, gonna read what's on here. On the bottle and on the box and everywhere else. Okay, government warning, according to Surgeon General, women who are pregnant, blah, 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 ha, ha, ha. That's no marketing stuff, that is. The Tyrconnell, single malt Irish whiskey, Madeira cask finish, aged 15 years. Andrew A. Watt and Company, established 1762. Crafting fine whiskey. I thought grafting. crafting fine whiskey for over 2 centuries. Victory against all odds. Whoa. And on the back it says Surgeon General warning. 46% alcohol by volume. Pradri d'Irlande. Distilled, matured, and bottled. Cooley Distillery, Riverstown, County Louth, Ireland. So it's Cooley Distillery. Yeah. What did I pay for this puppy? Let's find out. Okay. Tyrconnell 15-year-old. When did I get this? The 10th of May, 2019. It's been a while. And $109.99, so $110. $110.09 with the bottle deposit. $11 for the goods and services tax, and $5.50 for the goods and services tax. So $5.50 and 11. That's $16.50 plus $126.50 approximately out the door. $126.50 Canadian out the door is not a cheap thing, but I gladly pay it if the experience is worth a damn. Okay. Uh, 46% alcohol by volume. Oh, I'm getting some richness from the finish already. But first, what does it say on the tube? I haven't read the tube yet. Okay, the Tyrconnell takes its name and spirit from the chestnut colt racing against all odds in the National Product Stakes. Tyrconnell decided only the winner's circle was the right place for him. His finish was so triumphant that it inspires every bottle of Tyrconnell to this day. Combining superior craftsmanship with the finest Irish barley and the freshest spring water, this liquid is aged for 15 years in American white oak ex-bourbon barrels. The Tyrconnell continues its victory lap with an extra maturation in Madeira wine casks, giving this unrivaled Irish whiskey unsurpassed richness and complexity. I remember shrimp in Madeira wine casks. Way back during the late 70s, there was a thing on the radio saying test the team. And every morning I would be there having my breakfast, and it would be on the radio and it would say test the team. And I thought I would test the team with some geography questions about Uruguay and Paraguay and South America. And I won. What I won was a dinner for two at the Solmar restaurant, a Portuguese Portuguese restaurant in downtown Montreal, on Saint Denis Street, if I recall. And at the Solmar, I had shrimp in Madeira wine sauce. And of course, my family joined me at the time. I think I was 15 or 16 years old. And I had won this dinner, which was quite nice. And I'm thinking back on shrimp in Madeira wine sauce to this day. Did I mention Whiskey Jason saying something about Madeira? Which whiskey was aged in Madeira? And I talked about Penderyn, and now I'm talking about this one here, which I didn't even know was aged in Madeira until I read the label before I opened it. And I've had it for 9 or 10 months. I'm bad like that. After all, greatness cannot be rushed. The time spent in Madeira casks from the islands of Portugal brings out a unique honeyed sweetness with notes of hazelnuts and hints of exotic dried fruits in this prestigious 15-year-old single malt, making it a prize worth savoring. 46% alcohol by volume. Yeah, well, I'm gonna tell you what I think, even though I may have given it away already. So, all right. Okay. Let's see what kind of thing we got going here. Ooh. They do not move fast. They take their sweet time. They take their sweet time to get bigger and bigger, and then zoom, they come down. Oh, yeah. This smells princely. This smells really good. Madeira cask finish, huh? Elegant hints of sweet vanilla. Okay, let's see. Smells really nice. I can't complain about the nose. Sweet vanilla? Yes. It's not heavy at all. Lots of vanilla, and it suggests to me that it's smooth. No burn at all, it's just pleasant. Okay, here's the palate. Mmm. Mmm. I get a lot of orchard fruits. I get a lot of apples and pears. On the finish, I get some maraschino cherries. I get some cherries, cherry juice, cherries. But first, I got apples and pears. Oh, this is nice. At 46%, it's just right. Just right. Oh, I'm liking this a lot. I should have got an extra glass of water before starting this. But I will have to do with what's here. I will get another glass of water before I open the next whiskey. Let's put a spoon in there, see what happens. Okay. Did I spill some on my shirt? Yes, I spilled some on my shirt. Look at that. Oh, I'm such a klutz. I'm such a slob. It's being over enthusiastic and having had a few drams already. I had a gin and tonic. I had a Jameson IPA. I had some of this guy here. This is my It's in a Glendalough bottle, but it's Infinity bottle, Irish Infinity bottle. Then I had what was that other Irish thing I had? Yes, Chateau Montelena green spot. Then I had another dram of my Irish Infinity. Now I'm having the Tyrconnell. And it's beautiful on the nose. It smells just delicious. That Madeira brings all the other components together. And it smells and tastes delicious and refined and perfectly balanced between the wine and the Irish whiskey. Oh, I'm getting a little bit of anise seed on the finish. Some of that black licorice. It is just to die for. And what's that other thing that's related to that? It tastes the same. Oh, black licorice. Fantastic. Wait a minute. See if I get anything else on the palate. I must admit that my palate is paralyzed and compromised and polluted by now. Okay. That was the last of the fresh water I had. Let's nose again. And not spill some on the shirt. That's just unprofessional. But I'm not professional anyway, so who cares? Oh, man. This smells beautiful. This Tyrconnell 15 Madeira cask finish is a really, really beautiful dram. We got one more to go after this, so that's going to be interesting. Okay. Oh. The mouthfeel is slippery and alkaline. It just kind of slips right down, leaving a coating of wine and licorice and some vanilla, but mostly licorice, just black licorice. And it's yummy. And it takes a while for it to disappear as it's still hanging on there. And it's still giving me those black licorice notes every time I inhale over my tongue, black licorice. Fantastic Tyrconnell 15. Am I ever glad I picked this up? When did I pick this up? Did I mention that already? I probably have. Did I say this part already? If I didn't, please forgive me. $109.99. So $10.10 plus a 10-cent bottle deposit. So $10.19 tax and that's the the bottle deposit and the BC liquor tax in another, I don't know, $5.05. Goods and services tax. So $5.05, $10.10, $15.15 on top of $109.99, $126 out the door. Oh, it's worth it. $126 out the door. This is one beautiful dram. Just the nose of it, it's got the caramel and those wine notes to it. Tyrconnell 15 is a beautiful whiskey. I will have no qualms about coming back to this one and having it again. Bottled at 46% alcohol by volume, I believe that's what I said. It's quite drinkable. It's in the Goldilocks zone. It's really nice. It's in the sweet spot. This is a beautiful sipping whiskey. Yeah. At first vanilla and then black licorice. And the black licorice just takes a while to fade. Slanchava.
Foodquig.
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 Yeah.